YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Justice coming back at y'all with another YouTube read, another collective energy read. Remember, energy is timeless, so remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes are so very appreciated. If you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika, with a C, and Shamika@gmail.com. Without further ado, we're going to go and get started. Running a membership program if you're interested. I'm just now starting on my content. It's a little late, but shout out to my few members that are already with me. But if you're interested, there's different tiers, different systems, different levels. You can check out below, somewhere in the description or somewhere near my channel. But without further ado, angels of the highest and white light, please bestow upon me with clear and concise channeled messages and clear out any distorted energy from any past readings. Thank you, and Ashe. Your star energy, Starseed, something Starseed. Like I said, I don't usually use that until it's channeled. I don't use that word usually. Starseed is what I'm channeling. So there's something, 10 of Pentacles following by that. So there's something about activation. What does activation mean? Starseed and activation. So someone is tapping into their inner power or spiritual abilities a bit more in some way. Gossip behind the scenes, page energy. Someone's going within more. It's kind of what I'm getting from that, because there may be external conflict or some type of external, I don't know. They teamed up to hijack what was divinely bestowed upon you. So there's some sense of an activation, maybe through, what I'm getting is from an attempt there's some type of attempt on whoever I'm tapping into. Some type of like spiritual attempt. I don't know what that means. Could be physical. But something that was supposed to like diminish your, for some I'm hearing reputation, but for some confidence. Could be both in the same. You're embarrassing all your enemies right now. So I think that was that in itself, the card in itself, you're embarrassing all your enemies right now. I think that was the motive for those same people with you, whoever I'm tapping into. You were selected and crowned by your ancestors from the jump. So there's, I was gonna say that earlier, but I've said that in a prior reading. I didn't want to say the same thing, but it's almost like somebody tried to take your crown. Whatever that means. I'm getting a spiritual context, so that could like mean itself with somebody trying to come toe to toe with you, competition, somebody trying to degrade you purposely, consciously, because they know or sense or are threatened by whatever your energy beholds, even if they don't understand it. Call your power back from those that cling to it. I think this is exactly confirming somebody trying to take your power from you. So somebody, that could be a reminder for somebody to call their power back. You can do that in vocal exercises. I mean, what that really is really you accumulating all your energy back, so you can kind of be like stationed or based within yourself, or at least feel grounded, right? And that's not always the reason why people can feel ungrounded, but if you know that people are playing with your energy, that very much could be a reason why you're feeling either aloof or a little up here, or, you know, there's some sense of like, I'm getting like a sense of an inward activation that happened from somebody trying to destiny swap with you, confirming that it was like some type of spiritual work. And it doesn't have to be a destiny swap, but the personification of which is really meaning somebody either trying to switch places with you by way of demeaning you, degrading them. So if somebody's threatened by your aura, right? Let's say somebody's unconsciously coming after you on a spiritual context or physical context because of spiritual reasons, unbeknownst to them or beknownst to them, it doesn't really matter, right? There's something about I'm being guided to kind of go into a different topic, which is weird. I want to go back into it though really quick though. That's really weird. But either way, when that happens though, the trigger is that someone wants to make you feel how they feel when they either get threatened, triggered, or whatever it is by your aura, unbeknownst or beknownst to them, right? It's a deflection by way of deflecting at the mirror, not seeing the mirrored reflection at itself, right? It's just shooting back at a reflection, which means it's ricocheting. So there's some sense of that in terms of that card coming back to my head, in terms of you're embarrassing all your enemies right now, because that was the sole intent of whoever, one person, multiple people for you, whoever I'm tapping into. So there's something about that. Protect your energy from swindling, chaos, and conflict spells. So there's something about intervention, some type of divine intervention bestowed upon somebody through by way of in the spirit realm. It could be your spirit guides, your spirit team, could be somebody themselves, right? Protecting themselves. But there's something about activation. I got Starseed in the beginning, so there's something obviously that is special about whoever I'm tapping into, either beknownst to you or unbeknownst to you, that somebody wants to tap in before you do or fully activate before you. With the Magician confirming that Five of Pentacles, many attacks are being sent out. People wanted you in the Five of Pentacles state when they sense your Magician energy. Whatever that manifests itself into, you could be just a very creative, sensual person that has a very magnetizing energy that can come off as very magical. Take what resonates. You could be very mystical. You could be very spiritual. You don't have to be. But either way, the energy, this was the sole intent of whatever the attack was sent out, was supposed to put you in a Five of Pentacles, which represents a lack or impoverish or leaving, even, let me slow down. Or, I didn't say poverty. It can represent itself in poverty, lack, needing something, or being left out in the cold even. You're very beautiful, very handsome, so there's something about worth. There's something about degrading. There's something about somebody wanting to take you out of the pocket of how you felt about yourself in some way, shape, or form, in regards to kind of, I don't know what I'm getting from all this. And it's just started to suddenly rain, which is so odd. It wasn't even supposed to rain. That's so odd. With the Empress energy confirming somebody has a magnetizing energy, something about that is either activating more or it's plentifying more with you clearing out the space, or I'm getting like a sense of like either somebody, I don't know, there's some type of like, you either like defeated somebody in the spirit, is literally what I'm getting. Their cord to you is blocking your blessings, or you just like destroyed like a cord, or like some type of split happened or something of that nature. Everything just works out for you and people are enraged by this. So you took a new leap of faith towards something new. And this may represent itself in cutting cords with whatever that was representing, that was trying to hold on to you or attach itself to your power, your energy, source, in some way, shape, or form. Take what resonates. Face your fears and go at the courageous result. I think this is the energy of somebody that's taking a step of faith, a bold decision, whatever that represents. They can never stop the ordinance that God has placed over your life. So it's a confirmation of protection over your steps and a reminder that you're very powerful, and a reminder that people are threatened by your aura. Your fate is always in your hands. So there's a sense of there's a reason that people are threatened by it, confirming the ancient royalty. Many past people regret how they handled you. Others that try to block God's plan get their karma. So I think that's after karma. I think other people get their karma or will get their karma, or there's some sense of that equilibrium being highlighted to me to be specified in this reading in terms of this type of energy upon like whatever you had to activate through or send through, or whatever somebody's currently activating through, or whatever this is sending somebody through. When I'm getting like a starseed activation, I think this is really meaning somebody's higher abilities or extrasensory abilities. And when I say extrasensory, it doesn't necessarily mean clairsentient, like the clair ability. It doesn't mean intuitive abilities. It can be so many different things, so many different facets. It has to be generalized for a lot of different people. But it's a generalization of somebody having a higher consciousness or rising into a higher consciousness within themselves after kind of defeating either like a parasitical attachment, whether it was outside of you, within you, spiritually, physically, psychologically. I don't know what this represents. It can manifest itself in so many different streams of consciousness. But either way, it was something that was supposed to take you off of your high horse, so to speak, or something like that, and stop you from ascending, right? That's the whole goal of what is supposed to be looked at as resistance points, not opposition, nothing like that. It's not equal to you. Don't look at it like that. to resistance to you. It's supposed to help you go forward if you're that convicted to go forward or to go to whatever destination you desire, right? If you're that convicted, that's the whole test of the universe. That's significant for somebody. You know, you're not going to wish it away. You're not going to like align by wishing. You're not going to align by just thinking the right thoughts. It's something about conviction. It's something about determination that you got to prove it, that you're really willing to step forward and do something, or willing to step into that calling, willing to embody whatever this is that you desire. You got to prove it, right, before you can, see the reflection of it. So that's something too. Manifestation is about, it's not about just thought, action. It's not so simple. It's an alignment thing, but it really is a test of, you're going to get different tests specified to you, subjected to you through your experiences with how God can get to you. Those resistance points are just specified to all of us a certain way, right? Based on our hearts, based on our personalities, based on what can get through to us, right? That's why it's not really objective, it's subjective. That's why I generalize it for the overview. It's my last message, though. If you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika-san with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. It's a confirmation for somebody stepping into a higher consciousness, at least a higher consciousness, if not an activation of other abilities in their consciousness, or at least the awareness of which. All your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes are so very appreciated. I'm going to get on another general after this or another personal. Either way, it's your boy Justice. It stopped raining, though, but it wasn't expected to rain today. But it just rained for like 3 minutes and passed. But maybe significant for somebody. I don't know. But it's your boy Justice. Peace out.